Hi Scorpio, this is Mary Ellen coming to you once again from Moonrise Cottage for your Soul Tarot reading for May of 2017. Continuing to use the Celtic Wisdom Tarot developed by Caitlin Matthews. And for those of you who are returning to the channel, thank you very much. It's been really wonderful to connect with you through all the messages and the personal reading requests that are pouring in, along with donations. And so I just want to shout out my gratitude. This is, as those of you who are returning know, this is a relatively new adventure for me, you know, as I am experiencing my own rededication of energy. I'm thrilled to be here. For those of you that are new, my name is Mary Ellen. I am a clairvoyant individual with a lot of those types of gifts, clairsentient, clairaudience, and a lot of ability to travel back and forth through dream time and other types of waking visions. I've had a long unfolding in my life path, and I came to a point in January where I decided to leave a career in order to join together with Spirit to make it the next commitment for me on my journey. And so that involved coming here to YouTube in order to help Spirit get the messages out. There are many, many people doing this. I'm just one of them. But we are in a year of great shift and change. And so Spirit is really wanting to send letters. I would urge you, if you have not watched the videos about the eclipses, please go and do that, especially if you're new to the channel. These messages are building upon each other. They don't stand alone, if you know what I mean. So please look back at the videos for February, March, and April. Just catch up a little bit if you can. We are having another shift. I'm experiencing another shift in the readings. Okay, so this month we are shifting. The readings are all shifting toward prophecy. In the beginning, it was about helping you understand your set point and the shift and change that was coming, and the types of things that you were involved in terms of your own personal change. You know, given your set point, whatever astrological sign might happen to be on the table. So things are shifting now. We're in a retrograde season, and in June things are going to go direct. And you know, having come through everything that we've been through, what I'm getting from Spirit is the letters from Spirit are continuing. Spirit wants to be in direct communication with you and would like you to respond to the things that come through to you while you watch this video. Okay? Those things are important. And now the energy is turning. You know, the earth is turning. We're in May. The next phase of your development is beginning in order to prepare us for the eclipse season that is coming in August. So Scorpio, here in the very center of your reading, we have the Dedicator of Energy. Okay? That's very exciting. Last month, the Dedicator of Energy showed up in the Spirit Realm section of your reading. And Spirit is telling you very clearly, telling me, the message I'm getting is, this journey of the initiate, you know, like, this is the true beginning. Last month, Spirit was announcing to you, this is what's happening. This is about what's to happen. And there's a lot of quiet energy on the table. It's very deep, you know, profound spiritual energy is what I'm feeling here today. So this is the energy. You know, I keep getting a message being pushed through. It's just, this is where you're at. Please understand. You are being invited. There is an invitation to come and stand with Spirit in this way. Blindfolded, the initiate jumps into the void. With blind trust, that's what it's about. In order to dedicate your energy to the spirit realm and to the coming change. That's the phrase that's coming through. Dedicate your energy to the coming change. Spirit needs you, needs your help, needs your particular brand of energy. Having been raised to the highest degree possible at this moment here on earth, okay, that's what's coming through. So there is an active invitation, and Spirit is, there's an urgency to it. You know, I'm feeling a sense of urgency on the table. Okay, Spirit wants an RSVP. Anybody who's really up for it, get with yourself, meditate, pray, light candles, make yourself a ceremony. That's what's coming through. Create some kind of a ceremony for yourself where you formally accept this invitation and step in, and Spirit will take it up and will walk with you through this walk. Okay, so this is on offer from Spirit as a formal process this month. Last month, I think it was here. I think this card was here. Now it has moved, and I hope you understand the significance of that. It's very deep, Scorpio, just like you, very deep, okay? So this is the card that's giving, and the notion, right, that's giving this reading its vibrational force, and it's guiding light, and some information coming through about what this process is going to be about. Okay? So that is right over the top. That's the energy you're going forward with this month. There is an invitation. Spirit wants an answer. Okay? And you know, I had a very intense initiation ceremony. And someday maybe I'll tell the story of that. But it kind of felt a lot like this. Blindfolded, blind trust. It was terrifying for me. I made a commitment and I went forward, and then my fears came to the surface, which is part of the journey of the initiate. Okay? So I wouldn't be surprised if we didn't see something like that. It's you know, if you can do it. If you're not ready, you're not ready. It's okay. Do not denigrate yourself if you're not ready. But if you are ready, prepare yourself. Say yes in a formal way and prepare yourself, because this will take you on a journey of a particular kind. Okay? Very beautiful. Really beautiful. All right, and okay. So, I'm going to scroll in again. Right at the center, okay, of your human journey. That is sitting right next to this Dedicator of Energy. That is the elopement of art, okay? So you see those two together? That's a reflection of what I was just talking about. Spirit wants an answer from you. Okay, let me scroll back out, and there's just a lot sort of crowding through the pipeline. You see that? The elopement of art. It's a number 8 card. It means that this concept in your life is, you know, fairly well developed. So this couple, these two, they're not a couple. Spirit's saying they're not a couple. So it's for you in this reading, at the center, underneath the initiate. The meaning of this card is that it is time to come away from this way of living. These people were searching for a vast treasure. They found it, and as you can tell, it was sort of in the lower chamber of a castle. They found this giant golden bowl that was prophesied to have all these riches and etc. When they found it and they climbed up on the platform to begin to take some of the treasure, the minute they touched the bowl, they got stuck to it and they couldn't move. They were enslaved to it. And they sat there unable to rejoin the river of life. Okay? So what Spirit is telling you is that through this initiation, and that's, I know in some way it's obvious, you are going to come away from this experience. You are going to be able to travel on. This is what we've been doing here on Earth, on some level. You know? Having our focus on the wrong place. And Spirit is saying, your focus is going to shift and change. You are going to be released from the ordinary life in order to walk in a very profound way now, meeting your karmic evolutionary destiny. That is the journey at hand. Okay, Scorpio? So let's see what's here. Look at that. See, and you know, when you take this up, if you feel ready, and you take this up, and you let go, Pledge yourself. That's the word that's coming through. Spirit wants you to pledge yourself to this energy rather than that energy. It sounds obvious. It's very subtle in a certain way. When you do that, Spirit says immediately, here on your human walk, that is the protector of lore. Beautiful card. In the traditional tarot, this aligns with the Sun card. Here in Soul Tarot, it's a little bit different. So, do you see? Spirit's telling me to do this. Okay, see this person dressed in the purple-blue garments of transformation? So the light is going to shine upon you as you begin your walk, if you are able, if you feel ready. And each person's journey will be very, very different. Okay? So, under the light of the Spirit Sun, this journey in this beautiful place, okay? Very significant that this is here. This is the hieroglyphics, okay? This is the sacred spiral of life. You are standing at the temple of the ancients. That's what I'm getting, okay? And it's actually, sorry, there's just so much crowding through. The protector of lore is the deity, if you will, the spirit energy that preserves, protects, and announces, that's the phrase that's coming through, the sacred lore of our destiny. And, you know, Scorpio, I'm getting a little choked up. And Spirit says, so am I. There's a lot of love. You know, boy, there's so much. Sorry. So, Spirit says, there is an enormous amount of love and compassion for you. And because of your set point as a Scorpio, your energy is very deeply needed. Spirit is telling me, you know, there's a reason why there are 12 zodiac signs. And why there are all these different major world religions. And why, you know, all of this lore. Think about all of the lore. And it is Spirit's job to help us come into fruition, to understand ourselves. And the history. And the herstory, okay, of human evolution on this planet. We are here evolving for a particular purpose. And Spirit is telling me the time is now. Something is shifting this year. If you haven't looked online at the numerology predictions about 2017, please do that. Some very interesting information out there. I'm going to go forward. There's a lot sort of, you know, sometimes what happens is there's just all this stuff that just starts, like a fire hose, it just starts coming through. So I want to express that to you in emotion, and the story will come out, okay? I want to do it in an ordered way, because otherwise I'll talk for an hour and a half just about this, and I don't want to do that to you, okay? So, when you dedicate your energy to step away from this type of life here on earth, where what your focus is stuck to, all right? You will have, in your human walk, guidance, light, abundance, you know, everything good you can think about. When it comes to being an initiate, you are going to be shown the way. Ah, that's the message. Spirit says, don't worry. You are going to be shown the way. It will be revealed to you, along with some very sacred ancient information. And you will be standing with the energy of the ancients underneath you, supporting your journey. Okay? So let's see what's here. And look, wow, you know, Scorpio, I have to tell you, it's on. If you choose to take this journey and you want a personal reading, please contact me. I would be, give me a lot of joy to support your journey. I try to keep them very affordable. You're going to, I personally, having everything I've been through in my life, I want to urge you to get some guidance and support. And, you know, you may not feel comfortable telling everybody in your life about this, and particularly because you are a Scorpio. You're deep anyway, but you're going in, Scorpio. That is the augury of knowledge. Do you see what's happening here? Okay? I mean, I know you do, but I just have to show you in a really clear way. Look at that. You see? Pretty amazing, huh? You're going deep. Okay, so the augury of knowledge is a prophecy. Interestingly, I think that's what I was talking about in the very beginning. So this prophecy is about coming into knowledge, sacred knowledge held far across the universe. And you know, I think I was talking about those eclipse readings. Please go look. I am begging you to go look at those videos about the eclipses that happened in February. That is the eclipse of the moon and the all-seeing eye. And what I'm getting from Spirit is this is when this process began, and Spirit began actually sending you a particular form of energy, whether you know it or not, in order to bring this aspect forward, to make this moment possible. That's what's literally coming through in a channeled way. So this woman, clearly transforming, okay? She has an enormous amount of energy that comes from across the veil. She has one hand illuminating the earth. Yeah, Spirit is telling me, yes, very loudly, okay? And it comes through, Scorpio, with an enormous amount of emotion, okay? Enormous amount of impact and emotion. Touching the sacred stone of all knowledge with one hand and possessing the ability to illuminate your pathway and here on earth, okay? This is about self-actualization into the ability to shift your energy in order to change our outcome here on earth. Okay, so this is kind of what I was just saying. This is the dialogue of skill. So there are a couple of messages coming through about this, okay? See these two folks? That's Merlin in the story that goes behind this card. That is, Spirit is telling me that's me. No, wait, that's Spirit, not me. Okay, the message is coming through me. That's Spirit. In this aspect, remember I said go and get some help, get some accompaniment? Spirit's telling you the same message. So Spirit is here with you. Do you see how Spirit has his arm around Merlin? See that? Okay. And it's a dialogue. A skillful dialogue. Spirit's telling me it's time to talk. Right? It's time for you, in this aspect, there is going to be a skillful dialogue between you and Spirit. And this dialogue, the story behind this card, let me see if I can adjust the camera a little bit. I'm sorry, I didn't notice. Okay. The story behind this card is about Merlin. And, you know, I think this card showed up last month, didn't it? I think it did. Yeah, it was here. Okay, sorry, I was just checking. Yep, okay. So, you know, it's interesting. Last month, this card was here. It looked like this. There you go. Okay? Do you see the shift and change? Spirit was putting you on notice last month about this shift and change that was coming for May, and now it is here. Okay, you were being prepared for this. So, continue your dialogue with Spirit during your human walk. Okay, and you see how this sits below that? This will support this decision. Along with this lore and your increased stability that's coming in May, okay? Spirit is talking to you to bring you home, to bring your energy home to the place where it is meant to be, acknowledging not only the lore of the ancients, but your walk as a human. You know, gosh, it's hard sometimes, isn't it? You know, we have beautiful journeys, but what we've been through, you know, it's funny, because with this protector of lore, I'm feeling energy that has to do with the difficulty of the human walk and what we've been through and how we have lost ourselves and how Spirit has been working so hard to bring us home, back to a place of remembrance. Okay? You see this little animal in the, it's funny. I never talked to, I've never noticed that really before. See that little animal, looks like a skunk or a badger, hibernating. Okay? There's all the aspects of life. Earth, air, fire, and water. There is going to be a discussion. You will be having a lot of discussion inside yourself and with those around you. So if there is someone in your life here on this plane where you trust, who can understand this type of event that's happening for you, seek that person out. Ask for their accompaniment and their assistance and guidance and some support as you experience these things as the month goes on. Okay? There. See? Another dialogue. Dialogue of art. That's exactly what I was just talking about. Exactly. See? Again, the moon. Very profound. The river of knowledge that comes through the sacred tower. Okay? With the moon, under the light of the full moon. So, I've been talking a lot. I'm going to kind of skip forward, but I think this is pretty clear. That's Merlin and his sister, right? Having this artful dialogue about what is happening. Joining their energies, joining male and female energy in order to become recipients of this sacred knowledge that is unfolding with the cycles of the moon. Okay, we see that twice now. So be very aware. As the cycles of the moon go forward, you will feel the energy shift and change. You may have some visions. You may have some astral travel. You may have some dreams. I would keep a dream journal by your bed. Okay? And when the minute you wake up, jot something down. If you wake up in the middle of the night and you've had a dream, write it down immediately because we tend to forget. That's very important. Spirit says yes. Very, very important. Okay? So let's see. All right. Beautiful. Okay, so this is going to be the beginning for you, Scorpio. This is the woman of art. Okay? Do you see how gorgeous she is? Look how activated. Absolutely gorgeous. The sun is coming up. It's a beautiful spring or summer day. She sits or stands in a place of lush greenery. She has abundance in her hands. She's got everything she needs. Do you see that? And the most important thing about this card is her garment. It is the blue-green garment of transformation and new growth. And you see how her garment, her energy, okay, she's very actuated, very activated, okay? For you this month, having come from this place on the human walk, this is the reflection above, okay? And a spirit wants me to play this movie for you. That's where you're going. And you see how her garment looks like a river? It is, in the story behind this card, it is about this beautiful woman. So, a lot of female energy, very fertile. This sacred journey that you are setting off on. And it will allow you to take hold of your spiritual abundance and utilize that to transform yourself and flow back into the river of spiritual life. As a spirit being, that's what I'm getting, okay? It's not just about information. It's about stepping. Okay, here's the message. Allowing your awareness of your spiritual nature, the fact that you are a spirit entity walking with a human body, you are flowing back into that place. And that is what your initiation is about. Do you see the difference? It's very interesting. That kind of abundance or this kind of abundance? That's the message. All right? So let's see what's here. Look, another sacred goddess. All right, twice, 3 times actually, female energy. Very fertile moment for you, Scorpio, very deeply, and here accompanied by female energy. Okay, you know what? What's coming through to me is information about the triple goddess. So Spirit is directing you to go to Google through my voice, obviously. Go check out, Google the Triple Goddess and do some research. That is the aspect that's on the table, I think, given what we're seeing. See this? 3. And female energy here as an initiate. Very interesting. Okay, so the Queen of Art is a beautiful goddess. You see that she also sits in a place of high spiritual energy, a lot of activation, a lot of energy. And she is enthroned in the triple spiral of life. You are very definitely changing. Okay? This is, I'm hearing words about Akashic records, about prophecy and destiny. She is here to bring it forward and to accompany you because it is time. And she has a very passionate nature, much like Scorpio. Okay, that's one of the reasons she's here. Very passionate. She has the ability to create life and spin and turn the triple spiral. This fire, okay, Spirit's telling me to do this. Okay, so fire is a cleansing agent. It does help turn the triple spiral by virtue of the fact that okay, I'm just going to use the words that are coming. It washes away the old in order to prepare for the new. This is a cleansing moment for you inside your own triple spiral, being accompanied by all of this very high energy. Very evolved beings, I'm sorry, that's the right phrase. Very evolved beings here to accompany you as you step on your pathway as an initiate. Okay? That's why Spirit wanted these together. You are going to feel the fire of your passion, and you sure have a lot of it, okay? And you have the capacity to go very deep, 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 deep into the ocean of knowledge. That's why, oh, you know what? That's why I've been hearing that. You see? Flowing like water. That's you, Scorpio. This is you in this moment. Really beautiful, okay? Let's see what's here. Look. The elopement of skill. This is about making rapid progress, about the joining of male and female energy. Do you see all the blue and the purple? Definite transformation. This, again, the Ring of Fire eclipse that happened, I think, on the 24th of February, when there was a ring of fire around the moon, at the new moon. Okay, so Spirit is telling me, this is when this pathway opened for you. Okay, back in February. Go back and look. That's just what I was saying in the beginning, okay? Spirit wants you to go check it out. So this is about rapid progress and being able to join your energies and actually rise through this portal that is opening for you this month. This is really, honestly, Scorpio, I've been through a lot in my life in terms of these kinds of experiences just because of my set point. I came into the planet with like almost every, so many planets in the 12th house. When I finally got my chart done, I thought, okay, now I get it. Wow, no wonder. This is what it's reminding me of, okay? Very, very quiet energy, very deep, mystical, spiritual energy here. And part of what's happening for me is this energy that I'm feeling on the table, it is pulling me across the veil. My third eye is opening. I am feeling the energy that I feel when I begin to have astral travel, honestly. Okay, and I'm going to fix the camera again. So, let's see what the outcome is. Wow, that's interesting. Okay, so, the revelation of skill, of course, right? New skills. The ways in which you overcome obstacles is going to be where you are coming to as you come through the month of May. It's interesting that this is the outcome. So I want to show you something else. You see this? Okay, this was at the center of your reading. Remember how I said those people cannot join the river of life? Watch. Spirit lately keeps telling me, play the movie. Look, there's the outcome. You see? So, as an initiate, you will have tests. You will feel them in your in the inside, right? In the core of your being. And remember I said it's about facing fears sometimes. Don't be afraid. Don't let that stop you. There are going to be obstacles in your path. It is part of the initiatory journey so that you can test your skills and they can be revealed to you. All right? This is also about making sure that you stand in your strength. This is a mystical girl. She's made of flowers. An obstacle came in her path and she had to figure out how to overcome it. All right? So I think, you know, we're right at 30 minutes. I don't want to go too long. That's beautiful as the outcome. And it's telling me, as someone who is an initiate, that your process is beginning. And please understand, this doesn't come in a moment, nor does it happen in a moment. This is a commitment for a lifetime. Your process may take a lifetime. But once you step on this path and you make the commitment, the journey will come. All right? And you know, actually, a lot of the personal readings that I've been doing, it's about this kind of thing. It's really interesting to me, and I do. It raises my emotion because it's the reason that I came here to YouTube. So, Scorpio, thank you. Look at that. A mystical being made of flowers, figuring out, having stepped on the pathway through a set of commitments to rejoin the river of life. It's beautiful. And learning the things that need to be learned, developing the skill set, being able to see how to overcome the obstacles that keep us separated from our true nature. It's very beautiful, Scorpio. Very beautiful. Very profound, intense shift and change this month. I can't remember even if I said, but if you want a reading, send me an email, okay? It is in the description box of the video, below the video. Thank you, Scorpio. I'm here with you. I just want to say that. I'm here with you. And if you're frightened, it's going to be okay. This is gorgeous. I'll be looking forward to hearing from you. And if you feel so inclined, I would love it if you would share some things on the comment section for the community so that we can talk about these things together. All right? I'm sending you my love. Enormous amounts of hugs and love and encouragement. Thank you, Scorpio, for being who you are. I appreciate you. I'll see you next month.